नाज़रीन अस्सलाम वालेकुम, आप देख रहे हैं कश्मीर मैगजीन और आज के खुसूसी प्रोग्राम में हमारे साथ एक बहुत ही अहम शख्सियत मौजूद हैं। इससे पहले कि मैं उनका तारुफ करवाऊँ, मसले कश्मीर को बैनुल अक़वामी सतह पे और बैनुल अक़वामी तनाज़ुर में देखने की जो ज़रूरत है उसका एहसास अब आहिस्ता आहिस्ता पाकिस्तान से बाहर किया जा रहा है, क्योंकि ये मामला जदीद दौर के अहम तरीन मसाइल में से है और एक ऐसे खित्ते में जहाँ पाकिस्तान और भारत दो न्यूक्लियर स्टेट्स बसती हैं, वहाँ पर किसी भी ऐसे मसले का ज्यादा देर तक रहना यकीनन खित्ते के पायदार अमन के लिए जो है वो खतरनाक साबित हो सकता है। इसलिए आज के प्रोग्राम में हमारे साथ एक बहुत ही अहम शख्सियत मौजूद हैं। आपका ताल्लुक इराक से, सीनियर पॉलिटिशियन हैं और इराक से तशरीफ लाए हैं शेख डॉक्टर हम्माम अल हमूदी। आप हेड हैं इराकी सुप्रीम इस्लामिक काउंसिल के, जो कि वहाँ की एक बहुत मशहूर पार्टी है। मैं आपको प्रोग्राम में खुशामदीद कहता हूँ। Dr. Hammam al-Hammoudi, alongside Palestine, Kashmir remains one of the oldest issues of Islamic world. Do you think there is enough realization about the issue of Kashmir among the Islamic world?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
As you have all indicated that alongside Palestine, Kashmir also remains one of the oldest issues which is awaiting its ultimate resolution, and as it dates back to 1948, and ever since in 50s, 60s, 70s we have been hearing and following it up closely. Of course, being a very sensitive issue, not only for the two neighboring countries but also for the region itself, and whatever is going on there in terms of human rights violations and demonstrations, and as covered by international media as well. So that issue in fact is an international issue and it Muslim issue, and needs to be created awareness about.
قضية كشمير يعني أصبحت قضية ما بين البلدين، وترتبط بالعلاقة بين البلدين وبالمصالح الموجودة بين البلدين.
As we understand that this issue is no more an issue between the two countries or any border issue, rather it has become an humanitarian issue, as people are going through a lot of trial, tribulation and all kind of atrocities committed against them. Given the very legitimacy attached to this issue and being a legitimate struggle to have their due rights enshrined in all international resolutions and international legitimacy, as we know that people are being subjected to all kind of torture there. Women are being raped, even children, youth, old people, they are being tortured, incarcerated, put into jails, extrajudicial killings, and as we have learned that pellet guns are being used, which render not many victims blind. And this is something about which a conference was held in Iraq, in Baghdad, where these issues were highlighted, and it drew attention of the media and different segments of society in Iraq. As you know that it has got a humanitarian aspect to it, because it is a tragedy, in fact, since people, whether women, children, and they are subjected to inhuman atrocities, and they are not being treated the way an independent people should be treated. And being an independent people who have got every right to decide about their own fate and choose the way they want to live, and they are not being given this opportunity. This is so unfortunate. And people in Iraq, they really express their solidarity towards their Muslim brothers, since it is, beside being an Islamic or Muslim issue, more than that, it is an humanitarian issue itself.
It's very great to see people like you, the great scholar and also a very senior politician from Iraq, working for the Kashmir, raising the voice for the people of Kashmir. What about itself when we come to the personal motives? What motivates you to talk about Kashmir?
كما أشرت أن هذه القضية يتفاعل معها الإنسان باعتبار فيها مظلومية، فيها مأساة، فيها تهجير، فيها قتل، فيها تعذيب، فيها معاناة إنسان.
As earlier mentioned, that this is a humanitarian crisis, and people are going through trials and tribulation for so long now. So we believe that highlight their plight internationally. Of course, through political means or through peaceful means, through media, through academic discussions, by holding workshops, conferences. We need to create awareness to draw attention of humanitarian organizations so that this issue is ultimately resolved. And this is what we have been doing our part in Iraq, and we understand that besides this political and other solutions, perhaps more effective could be on an academic and media level. And this is why I am here. And this is why I participated in Kashmir Solidarity Day, which was held in Baghdad, and people from different backgrounds, they participated, and it did create awareness, and people came to know in detail about what their Muslim oppressed brothers and sisters are going through.
Do you think that global powers have played their role in resolving issue of Kashmir significantly, or there is still to be done for the people of Kashmir?
الزعماء لا يتحركون.
We must know that international world countries or their leadership, they are not motivated purely on humanitarian basis. They have their own vested interest. They have their political motivations. It is the people that make it a priority, or it is sensitive for them to defend humanitarian causes. So, as you know that even when this issue is being renewed and attention is being paid, although it's a welcome and good step, but of course, again, the international powers and countries have their own interest to serve and their own motivations.
You have visited Kashmir, and especially this part of Kashmir you have seen. You have been to the refugees camps. What were your observations? What have you seen over there? And would you like to also see the other part of the Kashmir, which is held by India?
في هذه الزيارة التقينا باللاجئين وتذكرنا اللاجئين العراقيين خلال 40 سنة عندما كانوا في البلدان موجودين، سواء كانوا في الصحراء السعودية أو كانوا في مخيمات.
Yes, I had the opportunity of visiting refugees camps in Azad Kashmir, and during my discussion and my meeting, while expressing my solidarity and sympathies towards them, it also reminded us of brothers and sisters in our own country, in Yemen, in other parts of the world, where they became refugees. They went through, and in a way, as a solace, we told them that their Muslim brothers and sisters also suffered the same plight as they are suffering, and I advised them that they should never forget their legitimate struggle and legitimate cause, and they should teach their youth and kids about the history and background and the legitimacy of their just cause. Similarly, they should train them, educate them enough so that they stand on their own feet to earn a respectable life.
Since we are here in Pakistan and visiting Pakistan, how do you see the state of affairs between two brotherly countries, Iraq and Pakistan, and which areas we can enhance cooperation?
العلاقة بين باكستان والعراق علاقة قديمة جدا.
As you know that Pakistan and Iraq, being two brotherly countries, they have been having very close and people-to-people level contacts. They have very rich history and friendly relationship. As you know that religious tourism, not many respected and venerable Islamic personalities, they have their graves in Iraq, and from Pakistan a large number of pilgrims visit Iraq regularly, and historically we have been very close, and two governments have been interacting with each other, people to build contacts, but unfortunately this level of historic proximity and warmth of relationship has not reflected positively on trade, exchange of trade, and cooperation, collaboration in other areas, whether it be in exchange of students, academic level exchange or cultural level exchange, scientific, technological cooperation, investment. And you might also be aware that Iraq was the foremost and first Islamic country which recognized when Pakistan came into being as an independent country. And similarly, Iraq had opened its, was the first country which has opened its embassy here in Pakistan. And a number of Iraqi investors, they were very popular and they were very beloved personalities amongst Pakistani brothers because of their love, attachment, and services to their Muslim brothers. So through my discussion with the leadership in Pakistan, with officials here, we emphasized on the need to explore ways and means to really translate that level of relationship which had been existing and which continues to exist into tangible steps as a ground reality. So we need to enhance trade level, have joint projects in reconstruction, rehabilitation of Iraq, and in the same way that can be reciprocated by the Iraqi brothers, sisters here in Pakistan. You would also be pleased to know that Pakistan has a huge amount of goodwill and respect amongst the Iraqi people, and as a matter of fact, the most beautiful and the biggest hotel we have in Karbala, Al Ashraf, is owned by Pakistani investors, and one of the four most respected religious authorities, the personalities, the scholars, one of them is of Pakistani origin. His name is His Eminence Ayatollah Ali Bashir al-Najafi. He is hugely respected by the Iraqi people. So we need to capitalize on the goodwill, on the respect and popularity of Pakistani brothers existing in Iraq into some practical steps. I have earlier mentioned there exists huge opportunity and potential for having joint collaboration between Pakistani and Iraqi entrepreneurs, investors, technical background people. And as Iraq is going through a phase of reconstruction, rehabilitation, huge level projects are being implemented there. So we through my discussion with Pakistani leadership, I have invited their attention to this aspect of bilateral relationship, and rather we have invited Pakistani businessmen, entrepreneurs to come to Iraq and collaborate with their Iraqi brothers, sisters, and similarly Iraqi investors and Iraqi technocrats and entrepreneurs, they can avail the opportunity of having joint projects in Pakistan. So I would say that I also propose that there should be formed a Pakistan-Iraq joint business council, so that they can have a platform from where they can create or they can start joint projects, which is in the benefit of both brotherly countries and people. I also proposed in my meeting with the Honorable Speaker of Pakistan National Assembly that we need to activate, invigorate joint Pakistani-Iraqi parliamentarian committee. And similarly, we need to form and further activate Pakistan-Iraq friendship group, because people-to-people contact, perhaps beside being official contact between the two parliaments and government level, but people-to-people contact through these kind of committees and organizations and institutions, this is what we find more effective and beneficial for bringing two people together and understanding each other.
I mean, if you see the situation in Middle East, tensions are quite high in the region as well as in Persian Gulf. Pakistani leadership has already expressed their willingness to mediate or to defuse the situation in Middle East. As I've been following the news, Iraqi leadership has also said same kind of things, and they have also same kind of intention. Do you think Iraq and Pakistan can work together to defuse the situation which is emerging in Middle East?
جميل جدا. أعتقد يجب.
I really agree that there's a awareness and there's a move on the part of the Iraqi leadership, the current leadership, to play their role in bringing the countries having problems with each other, such as Iran, Saudi Arabia, and Iran and America and European countries. We would very much like, and Iraqi leadership very much is desirous to play its constructive role as a mediator. We have offered our goodwill and good offices to resolve these outstanding issues between the friendly and neighboring countries. And same feelings we find on the part of Pakistan leadership. I understand both leadership can work together to sit together and find means and ways to help our other brotherly, friendly neighboring countries to come to a solution to their outstanding problems, and they both are not only capable but also ready to play their part in this regard.
OIC is a very prestigious forum of Islamic countries, and it's a very representative forum for all the Islamic world. OIC has passed numerous resolutions in favor of people of Kashmir. But still the sufferings of people of Kashmir haven't ended. Are you satisfied with the role of OIC, or you think that there is more to be done on part of OIC?
يعني عادة قرارات من 50 دولة أو أكثر من 50 دولة.
As you are aware that the objective and the basic function of these kind of resolutions, as you have mentioned, is merely to repeat their support only in words, normally 4 or 5 pages, final communique is issued, final statement is issued, favoring the Muslim causes, whether it be Palestine, whether Kashmir. But unfortunately, we see hardly, with the passage of time, only 1 or 2 lines are related to the issue of Kashmir. And although these resolutions do have some importance, but ultimately it is the Kashmiri people themselves who would ultimately raise their voice at international forum and internationally draw their attention of international powers as well as international media to their plight through peaceful means and through demonstrations, and I believe to that, and to some extent these are helpful, but not the level or not the way it should be. Practically speaking, we need to do more than just passing resolutions. We need to take practical steps to work to end their suffering.
Eminence Dr. Hammam Al-Hamoudi, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much for affording me this opportunity to express my views and meeting Pakistani brothers, and express my views through your media. And we have offered to host for Pakistani brothers a place on the occasion of this 14th, which is called as Jehlam in Pakistan, I understand. We say it's Arbaeen, and this will afford them a wonderful opportunity to highlight the plight of Kashmiri brothers and sisters, because as you know, between Najaf and Karbala, as many as 14 million people are gathered from all corners of the world, from all shades of opinion and background. So it will really help serve the legitimate cause of Kashmir a lot by creating awareness, inviting attention of Muslim brothers and sisters to this very humanitarian Islamic issue.
ہمارے معزز مہمان جو یہاں پہ تشریف فرما ہیں اور پاکستان کے دورے کے اوپر ہیں، انہوں نے اپنے جذبات کا اظہار کیا، کشمیر کے لوگوں کے ساتھ، پاکستان کے لوگوں کے ساتھ اپنی محبت کا اظہار کیا، اور ہمیں امید ہے کہ اسی طرح عالم اسلام مل جل کر مسئلہ کشمیر کے حل کے لیے بھی مؤثر اقدامات اٹھائے گا، اور عالم اسلام کو جتنے چیلنجز درپیش ہیں ان کے حل کے لیے بھی تمام مسلم امہ کا متحد ہونا ضروری ہے۔ جواد ہمدانی کو اجازت دیجیے، اللہ حافظ۔